What is up, lads? How's it going? How are you getting on? And for one last time this season, welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Right, we've got an hour and 17 minutes to go until the deadline. So I hope you're all keeping well. It's absolutely roasting here in Galway. I don't have the suit on as a few content creators have got out today, but I've got the shorts on and a t-shirt on, so we're gonna enjoy the sun while we have it. We've a good few watching us already, so shout out to everyone who's watching. And yeah, send the questions in. We've got a lot of team news already to chat through. The big news is already Haaland isn't starting, so yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of this fella. He's it sounds like he's benched anyway. Yeah, so we'll decide what to do with him depending on Liverpool team news. Obviously, Kane is the easy shout, but Firmino, maybe even Iheanacho as well. He's starting for Leicester at home, so. He could be a nice. The phone is absolutely hopping with text messages. Yeah, but he could be a nice shout before the deadline to finish off. We'll start off proceedings. Lots of chats coming in already, so I really appreciate that. Keep them coming, and we'll get through the team news what we have as of now. But you don't really care for now. But we'll do a quick game week review from 37. So. 62 points, long story short, we dropped 10k places, so we're sitting at 52k overall. Yeah, so top 50k is probably the aim now, and we should hopefully get that. So yeah, not really up to our standards, to be honest, but 50k in a kind of a slog of a season isn't too bad. So I'll take the 50k, and yeah, we'll run with that. Right, I suppose we better get through the chat. So big news as well. There's big rumours that Shaw isn't starting, so. A best opinion of Trippier on the bench, might just play them. Hopefully Kiwi starts as well. I brought him in a couple of weeks ago for a game week 38, so hopefully he is playing. But yeah, anyway, right, we'll get through the chats. Shout out to Brian there. He's been on Twitter since 8 a.m. Yeah, it's been pretty hectic over there now, to be honest. Yeah, but I think we should have news around now, I think, or it's either 1:45. This fella. Matoma is apparently benched. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but I just got a text there saying he is. Barnes, Iheanacho and Madison the front three for Leicester. Right, so a few decisions to make. Need Maris to start as well. I haven't got any news on him. Matoma. Okay, right. We'll give that a few minutes before we get into that. Anyway, right. Is De Gea and Salah starting? Apparently, De Gea is not sure on Salah yet. I currently have him captain. Let's see what is the news. A lot of people floating all over Twitter saying everything. So we'll see if we can get De Gea news now. 2 seconds. Or it's actually this fella. Jeez, my DMs are absolutely flooded. While we're going through this, Brian, I'm going fully defensive with EO to stay in the top 50k. Would you do Isaac to Alvarez or McAllister to Eze? I think, yeah, it sounds like the Hay starts anyway, whoever was asking that. But Mac to Eze, I think Mac is going to start by the sounds of it. If you have Matoma, I'd probably move on Matoma. Would you do Isaac to Alvarez? Yeah, Iheanacho is a nice shout as well. Even we're chatting to differentials. If you can get the Firmino starting as well, that's what I'd be going for too. Hopefully you can hear the stream all right. I'm going to move the mic a wee bit closer. Let us know if that's any better. Control Alt Delete, long question, but is Haaland to Kane, Solanke to Alvarez, and Mac to McNeil is a word at -8. I think Haaland to Kane, yeah, Solanke to Alvarez. Keep Mac. It sounds like he is starting. But just waiting for confirmation on that. Is Firmino starting? No Liverpool news as of yet. The only Liverpool news at the moment is Alisson and Van Dijk haven't travelled. So you have them in your team. You might have to move them on. I thought you'd have the suit out for today, Brian. I know. I think we'll wait for next year for the suit. Yeah, we'll definitely have it out next time. Is Firmino worth the captain if you don't have Kane? Yeah, it all depends if he's starting. Let's see what else have we got. Yeah, it's just Leicester news at the moment. We're just waiting for Brighton news, to be honest. Yeah, no Brighton news at the moment. nothing yet as of now. Right, Matoma to Eze and Haaland to either Kane or Firmino. Yeah, if Firmino starting, if you are chasing, I'll be tempted to go Firmino if he is starting. Yeah. I have a 10-point lead. Haaland to Kane, safe or risky, Paul? I think it's probably safe, yeah, to go for that. Do you think Haaland will get game time? It sounds like he's benched anyway. If the game is up and done, I can't. He might come on, but it's just the fact it's the last game of the season. You'll want a person who's starting. So as of now, it's Kane and Iheanacho. Yeah, it sounds like Matoma is out. I haven't seen it fully, but there's a few tweets going around that he's out as of now. Right, if we even go onto Twitter, we'll see what the story is as of now. So yeah, that's Paddy odds on FPL as it nicely summarised there. So at the moment, since 1:30, so about 20 minutes ago, Ederson starting, Sean Martial don't start. So look at my own team, Shaw will probably come out, but do I play Trippier? Do I play Estepinian? We'll see on that. Villa, Brighton could be at the beach. Yeah, we'll see on that. And Rashford is starting, apparently up top as well. So if you want a cheeky differential captain, Rashford could be your man. A lot could be going Kane now. A lot probably on Salah like myself. Yeah, Rashford could be a shout. Right, let's have a look at my own moves. So if Matoma is out, could maybe even get a Garnacho in there. Isaac, yeah, we better go on to FPL team. We'll sort this out on this. So we'll go through a few options that I have. Right, so if Shaw's out, we're bringing Kiwior. Maybe do a start Trippier over Estepinian. Might even go Ray in goals, to be honest. If Haaland isn't there, I know I've got Mahrez. Right, if Matoma's out, do I take a punt on? Maybe if I go even Isaac to Iheanacho. Say for example, we'll take him, and as of now, bench Matoma. That's a 4-4-3. Haaland has to go though as well. So it could be a -4 then to get Kane, and then possibly could go for that. Or do I want Eze in? Will there be goals in the Forest game? Possibly. Gray and Vardy for Grealish and Isak. I like the Gray pick, yeah, John O'Mara. Hope you're keeping well, man. Alvarez is starting. Just got a text there. So Alvarez starts for City. That should be. Do I want Alvarez in the team? Maybe not. Away to Brentford, I can't see too many goals for City. I've got Mahrez in there, but I need to make sure Mahrez is starting. So there's a few things we need to wait on if Mahrez is starting or not too. Yeah, nothing else at the moment. Right, onto the chats. Do you think Haaland will get game time, Stephen? He probably will, but as I was saying, sorry, yeah. You as well just go for someone who's starting. Have Grealish, but not sure he'll start. And with Matoma, Haaland on the bench, is it worth going? Yeah, Grealish hasn't travelled, Cole, so I'll probably move him on. Is it worth going -4? Who should I bring as his replacements? Haaland, any to Kane. No real other striker options at a premium price anyway. Firmino, if he's starting, could be a shout. Iheanacho, really, if you want to go for a team that it's something to play for, go for that. Yeah, it's Kane, Iheanacho or Firmino, depending if Firmino's starting. Someone says Mahrez isn't starting now in the chat, so we need to have a look at that. Is there anything? Just message Andy, see if we get anything on Mahrez. Right, so if Mahrez is out, I think I'll go Eze to Mahrez, and then that'll leave me with how much in the bank. I don't really want to be taking a -8. Where's Crystal Palace there? So say for example, if Mahrez is out, hopefully he's not, but Eze will come in. 1.8 left, and then I can either go. Well, Haaland will have to go then. Any news on Saka at the bottom there? Just see he's in this. He's with the squad anyway. If that means he'll be there or not, he is with the squad. 7.3 then. Yeah, we'll worry about that. Hopefully Mahrez is starting. To be honest, I need him. I need him to be starting. But we've got another hour and a bit to go to the deadline. Isaac Watkins, Haaland, Kane, Grealish, Mahrez, Matoma, Eze for -4, or keeping Matoma. As of now, it sounds like Matoma's not starting, but it's not confirmed. Bojan. Right, here we go. I think this is a. Yeah, good man, Heisenberg. So apparently Mahrez does start. So get this tweet up on the screen. If you can see that, apparently this is the team. So Mahrez does start. Foden, Alvarez. That's lovely. I'm gonna retweet that. Good man, Heisenberg. And then we'll add a little emoji onto that then as well. So that saves me a transfer anyway with Mahrez. So Mahrez, Alvarez, Ederson all starting there. 5 at the back. One defensive midfielder. So they're gone pretty attacking. Well, no, Lewis will probably go centre defensive midfielder beside Phillips. Yeah, right. We'll tweet that out. Right. Anything else? Yeah, we just need news on Salah really at the moment. Any news on Jada? Nothing on Liverpool yet. Any best goalkeeper for you this week? Everton are the highest percentage. We'll get this up for clean sheet odds, but Everton are just about top for clean sheet odds. Once this loads, great website here, Draft Hound. Yeah, so fixture analysis. I think Everton are just about leading for clean sheet if we sort that out. I know Arsenal have just topped them, so there's your clean sheet odds there. So Arsenal, Everton, Palace, top 3 for clean sheets. So if Ramsdale is starting, probably go for that. Everton, Pickford could make a few save points there as well. Yeah, okay, that's good that Mahrez is starting anyway. So that's one less transfer to worry about. So back to my own team then. Matoma, Salah, Haaland and Shaw are the race. So don't mind bringing in Estepinian or Trippier. Raya might come in, to be honest, for Kepa, or might just, because I have Wilson, so I might just play Kepa, but then have Mahrez. Yeah. Anyway, right, we need to decide on that before the deadline. I have Abbas. I've already Alvarez since Haaland is not starting. Should I get Kane instead? Also need someone in defence. Whom should I get in place of Shaw and me? Defenders, Simicast could be a shout. 4.3 for Liverpool. Yeah, if you're chasing, if you want to get in Kane, get him in. Or no, if you're kind of protecting your rank. I like Firmino if he's starting. Obviously we've got no Liverpool news yet, but if he is starting, Firmino's a lovely shout. What is he? 3 or 4% own. I was looking last night. He might even be a bit less than that actually. He's 8 million, so he's well affordable anyway. Firmino, 3%. So yeah, he's around, maybe I got that wrong. So he's around 2% last night. So he has hopped up a bit. Yeah, if Firmino gets the nod, he could do well, especially it's the last game for Liverpool. Salah might give him the penalties if Salah is starting, but I hope he doesn't, because I'll probably be captaining Salah if he does. McNeil for Everton, Mamdou. Apparently McNeil is playing left wing back. If the Mary Gray is starting, wait for news on Everton. If McNeil is starting, or if Gray is starting, go for Gray. Dawn, what do I make? I've one free transfer and 0.6 million in the bank. I have the Hay, Ray, Estepinian, Shaw, Trippier, Botman, Trent. I was thinking Matoma to Eze. Well, you're going to have to get rid of Haaland first, Dawn. Matoma to Eze is good as well, yeah. So Haaland to Kane, or Haaland to some other striker, and the Matoma to Eze is fair enough for -4. Mike McGuinness, up the boys. They're going to Old Trafford to witness Garnacho's hat-trick. Up the lads. Hope you enjoy the game, lads. We might see you on Match of the Day tonight or something. Go on, the boys. Double brandies on tap. Already up to 3rd place. -12 for the last game to enjoy a bit of crack. Cheers to the year. Come on, Dara. Shout out to Mike and Dara as well over at the game. On the lads. Garnacho hat-trick. Yeah, Garnacho could be a shout as well, but the fact I've got Rashford, I probably keep Rashford and stay away from United. Then probably look elsewhere to teams that are looking for to secure their spot in the league. So Madison, Barnes, Gray, all depending on that. But hope you enjoyed the game, lads, and cheers for tuning in over in Manchester. Risk going without Salah this week, Jazz. Just wait if we do get any news. Have a quick look here on Twitter. Nothing on Liverpool at the moment. That's just the one we're kind of waiting on. And yeah, I need some Arsenal news. McAllister starts. Yeah, nothing on Liverpool yet. Right. Saf defending a 9-point lead in the mini league for big money. Is it worth taking a -8 to bring in Alvarez and Salah for Haaland and Mac 10? Mac 10 sounds like he's starting. Second will bring in Salah. If you're just going for the mini league, maybe you go for Salah if he's starting, but just wait till we get some news if he is starting. If you bring in Salah, yeah, go for that. Alvarez, and I think Brentford away is a tougher fixture than it seems. I know, fair enough, everyone's got nothing to play for, but I'll probably go for one of the lesser lads, or Firmino. I'll keep saying that. Yeah, Madison or Eze for Grealish. Probably go for Eze. Salah doesn't start. Would you choose except Rashford, Bruno, and Fernandes? Eze, the Leicester lads were saying, see what the Everton team looks like. I do think Everton might sneak something. Yeah, that's nothing that other teams really shout out. See what if Trossard is starting. Trossard could be a shout. Reece Nelson as well, maybe. McNeil, yeah, he's going to be playing left wing back. Brian Morrissey, a Sol Matoma March for McNeil and Ramsey. No hit, probably go -4 to swap Haaland for Kane. Yeah, that's fair enough. Nothing else as of now. Any news on Stones? No, going back to what is he starting there? Was he? No. So there is a City team news, lads, on screen there, lads and women, if we have any women watching. Yeah, so Walker, Ake, Laporte, Gomez, Lewis and Phillips, CDMs, and then Palmer, Foden, Mahrez, Alvarez, very attacking. So I wonder, it's hardly a 4-2-4, maybe it is, going all out attacking. Just hope Mahrez gets something. It's good news for me as a Mahrez owner. He'll be on penalties looking at that team. Yeah, so 8.7%. He's a nice differential to have last game of the season. How many coffees do you drink this morning, Adam? I've only had the one, topping up on the water now as well. But yeah, and I had a pre-workout before the gym as well, so very much full of caffeine at the moment. Yeah, one transfer, and Adam, I say it again to you, go man for the coffee yourself. One transfer, Haaland out or Shaw out. I think you go Haaland out. There's no point bringing in a defender on the last game of the season. Will Haaland play? He probably will, but he's on the bench for now. He could easily come on and score. Don't forget that. But it's just the fact it's the last game of the season. That's why I'd be saying just starting. Whoever's watching, lads, as well, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. We're nearly at 3,250, and if we hit that before the deadline, that'll be a lovely end to end the season. We're looking for 3.5k, but I think that's a wee bit out of reach now for sure. Yeah, but if you are watching, you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. A lot of work to be done pre-season as well. I think the fixtures for next year come out on the 15th or 16th of June. So yeah, we haven't much break there, but I'll enjoy the 2 weeks break, any 3 weeks break, and then back into the content then as well. Looking at subs then, lads, just before we carry on, how much are we off? We're literally 2 subs off 3,250. So if you aren't subscribed, you are watching. We've got 74, 75 watching at the moment. Please do hit that subscribe button, and that'll be a great end to the season. Right, best captain picks under 10% ownership. Control Alt Delete. I like Firmino if he is starting under 10%. Do you go with Iheanacho? Wilson isn't 10% owned anyway. Yeah, I'll have a look at the differentials here in Draft Town. I think it's really Iheanacho, McNeil. They don't really shout out too much. It's just lads who have something to play for the relegation. Eze was under 10%, but he's fairly shut up with everybody bringing him into the team. Iheanacho I like under 10%. Yeah, it's kind of just lads who've something to play for are going to be differential picks for the Ironman. But Kane, I think he's only 13%, or he's going to obviously shoot up now with Haaland, with the news for Haaland. Yeah, pick someone who's something to play for is all I say there. Yeah, and go for that. Connell, hope you're keeping well, man. Grealish and Haaland to Salah and Alvarez for -4. Join top of a mini league. And is Shaw set to play? No, apparently Shaw's on the bench, Connell. Grealish and Haaland to Salah and Alvarez. If Salah, wait till we get news about Liverpool. Surely we'll get something in half an hour's time. But if Salah is starting, go Salah and Alvarez. Even if you go Salah and Firmino, go for that. Just depending on the team news. Stone certain, John, I don't know. Kane or Firmino? I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a decision on that as well. Kane or Firmino. Even if I go Haaland to Firmino, I could potentially get Son in midfield. Probably not. I might be a bit off him. Then Kane's ownership is going to be sky high. So do I put myself through that? 4.3. No, I won't have enough for. Won't have enough for Son there. 9.8. 9.8. 10.1 there, see who I can afford. Maybe an Arsenal lad, maybe Eze, probably it'll be the shout. So at the moment I'm looking Matoma to Eze and Haaland to Kane. Boring enough, but that's probably the moves as of now. All depends on the Liverpool lineup. That's probably what I'm looking at now. And then Trippier, Shaw, who's fixture analysis for clean sheets. It's probably Newcastle that have higher. Yeah, 29%, and Brentford are 22%. Yeah, so probably, Brighton are 18%. So probably I'm going to play Trippier over F's opinion. Right, we'll keep going. And a City defender, a good shout, possibly. I wouldn't be bringing in the defender for a hit anyway. There, Abbas. Where's the City team news there? Ake, Walker, Laporte, Gomez. Yeah, I wouldn't be bringing in the defender for a hit. That's all I'd say there. Right, 205. What else have we? I was planning on bringing in Eze instead of McNeil, but he's so popular now he's no use to me in mini league. Depends, yeah, if you're chasing or you're protecting your rank. I think he was only around 8% yesterday, Eze. So let's just have a quick look at how much he's gone up to. I think he's about 11, is he? 12.3, yeah. So a bit of a differential still. Rodrigo for Leeds starts anyway. He could be a shout eater as well. Leeds do have to obviously win. He'll be on penalties. Surely they won't give something to Bamford. 4% ownership there for Rodrigo, and he's confirmed to be starting there. Right, I'll mess around with my own team for the moment. Trippier probably comes in there. We'll save that for now. Right, back to the chat. Good forwards below 6.5 million. It's probably going to be Iheanacho, to be honest. Forwards, and then 5.8 or 6.1 you had. We'll put it down to 6.9. Alvarez either 6.5. Iheanacho 5.8. Maybe Iheanacho, just the fact that we've got something to play for. Maybe Alvarez though as well. Yeah, that's what I'd probably go for. Right, what have we? 53 minutes till the deadline. I've got an alarm set on my phone for 20 to. What else have we? If you are enjoying the stream, lads, as well, please do hit that like button. If we can reach 20 likes in the next few minutes, that'd be lovely. Yeah, and if you aren't subbed, this is the first time you're watching me, please do hit that subscribe button, lads. I'd really appreciate it. Last time I checked, we were 2 subs off 3,250. So if we do hit that, that'd be brilliant to finish off the season. I think we're still could be 1 now. Just waiting for this to load. Back to the chat anyway. Gundogan to Foden -4. Probably go Mahrez there, Dara. Just the fact that Mahrez is going to be on penalties with Haaland out. That's what I go for. What else have we? Newcastle news. Wilson start. Nothing on. Yeah, we're waiting on Newcastle. We're waiting on Liverpool news as well. Nothing at the moment as of yet. Right. Anything else on Newcastle? Yeah, there's a few going for Son. Apparently Salah and Firmino are starting, but it's not confirmed anyway. We're taking a -4 for Haaland to Kane. I think so, Steve. Yeah, the fact that Haaland won't be starting. He might come on, obviously, and there's every chance he could return. Do I play Raya over Kepa? Maybe I do. Who's got more chance to save points? Probably Raya, to be honest. We'll leave it like that for now. Okay, Kepa's in goals for now. Adam Barry have Kepa, Trippier, Estepinian, Stones, Vitoma, Mac, Rashford, Salah, Captain, Mahrez, Haaland, Wilson, Shaw on the bench, Isak bench, and Moreno. 6 points clear in mini league. Matoma to Eze, Adam, if you can. You might be at 0.1 or something off, but apart from that, the team looks good. Hopefully we get Liverpool news, and if Salah is starting, he's the man for the Ironman for sure. Who else have we? Watching from Nambia, Africa. Lovely. Shout out to that. We've made it to Africa. Going into Foden, Darren, I'll go for Mahrez. Michael O'Connor, 13 points behind him on mini league. He is Kane. I have a feeling Haaland comes on and does well. What about Son in for Bruno and Firmino in for Isaac? Firmino in for Isaac is fair enough if we do get Liverpool news. Just having a quick scroll here. Yeah, that's another shout as well if we get Son in. If we do Haaland to Alvarez, it's a big risk not going Kane though. That could bite me. Man City. I have enough for Matoma to Son then. Might just be off, 11.7. Spurs there. What is Son? 11.5, so I've enough for that for a -4. That could be a shout, Mahrez and Alvarez. That's a shout, getting Son in. I'll try and combat the Kane thing. We'll see. What we've a lot to think about there. Can you tell Sean he's going to lose the league this week, Nisha? Nisha's saying you're not going to win the league. Subbed and like Jazz, you're a legend. Appreciate that, Jazz. Cheers for all the hard work this season. It's been a great one. Here's to cementing third place. GG Man U, NWF. Please God. As long as we've got Champions League, that's all that matters. Dominic, just sent you my team on Instagram. What do you reckon to get in? 1 free transfer and 3.5 in the bank. Will you type it in, Dominic, if that's alright? Sorry to be a pain. Just my Instagram message is an absolute mess. So it'll be hard to get through to that. Type it in, Dominic, if you can. We'll try and answer on the stream. Greetings from Waterford, by the way. Good stream, Brian. Appreciate that, Brian. Good man yourself. Best Everton assets to bring in. The Mary Gray if he's starting, or if you think Everton will just get something from a set piece, Yerry Mina or Tarkowski, will get them up there. Tarkowski 4.1, Mina 4.3. He's probably closer to get a yellow than a return, to be fair. The Mary Gray, I think he's 0.4, 0.6 now. So he went up a bit last night. I was keeping an eye on him last night. So if he does start for Everton, he'll be up front. Yeah, Bournemouth do the play a high line against Everton, probably do the Mary Gray in behind. Yeah, right. So I have a few bits to decide on. Son and Alvarez in maybe at the moment. All depends on Liverpool news. That's the main thing. I'm cemented on Salah captain if we do get it. Do I take Kepa out? The goalkeepers is an absolute toss up there. That's a shout, to be fair, as well, for bringing Son. Quick look at Son there. What's his expected points? Son 5.3. He's a nice differential. 36% chance of a goal. He's a good differential, maybe on the break against Leeds. Best Everton assets, back to that. I think Demarai Gray, if he is starting, I'd go Demarai Gray. Robertson to Trent and Haaland to Kane or Firmino for -4. Yeah, Firmino's another shout. If I do Haaland to Firmino, how much have I left? Firmino. Probably around 9 or 10. 9.8, yeah, 9 for a midfielder then. Probably the Arsenal lads are probably the main ones. Harry Maguire starting for United. Bruno, none of them really. Foden either as well. No, maybe I'll just go for Alvarez. We'll see. Right. Anyway, back to this. Robertson to Trent and Haaland to Kane or Firmino. Probably Kane, Sharaf if you're protecting your rank. Firmino if you are chasing. If I had to choose between Salah and Firmino, probably both starting. Salah for sure. It should be on penalties. He might give one to Firmino if they're up by a few, but I think it has to be Salah. Matoma to Mahrez, Haaland to Kane, -4, chasing top Ken K, yes or no? Yeah, that's good use if you can go for that. Hope Roscommon catch you. No, hope Leitrim, man. What part of Roscommon? Let us know. Worth bringing in an Arsenal defender. They'll keep a clean sheet. If it's for free, yes, I wouldn't be taking hits for defenders on the last game of the season. There's going to be goals. There's going to be goals for sure. I think there's decent odds for over 2.5 in each game or something. Yeah, so I wouldn't be taking a hit to bring in a defender, especially with the last game of the season. Don, what transfer to make? One free transfer and 0.6 million. Matoma to Eze there and Haaland to Kane. Don is what I'd say to you there. Shaw to who for -8? Dara, who's on the bench, Dara? If you can start someone over Shaw, yeah, I wouldn't go for a -8 for Shaw out. You surely have Trippier, you surely have Estepinian on the bench, or you have someone else who could get 2 points. That'll save you the hit then. Who are you going to change, Si? Tempted by Matoma and Haaland to Alvarez and Son. Now that we have a look at it, but it all depends if Son is starting. Quick look again here now. No Brighton news really. Barnes, Madison and Iheanacho the front three. Yeah, we need Newcastle and Brighton news for sure. Yeah, nothing else as of yet. Have both Son and Kane, or would you recommend having both Son and Kane, or would you recommend having either one? I think one is enough. They'll score a few Spurs, but they won't. It could be 2-2, or it could be fairly high scoring, especially with Leeds needing the win. Yeah, so one of them is enough, and then you can put your eggs in your basket elsewhere. Then go for one of the Leicester boys or even an Everton lad. If Demarai Gray is starting, go for him. Right, lovely stuff. I see we just hit 3,250 subs, so really appreciate that, lads. Lovely stuff. Appreciate that. Matoma to Eze or Odegaard? Probably Eze there, to be honest. How about Odegaard? He's a good shout, to be fair. Just Arsenal are very hot and cold really at the moment. If Stones isn't playing and my sub defenders aren't playing when my first sub plays, you need three defenders at him there. So if you don't have three defenders on your team and you've if you don't have three defenders in your team and basically that's it. And your subs don't play, you won't get any points. You might have to take a hit if you've only got 3 defenders and you think one of them won't be playing. Is Matoma starting? Not confirmed, but it doesn't sound great, to be honest. Just going through this fella here, Madison is starting. Yeah, that was already confirmed anyway. So that's okay. What else have we? Mars and Foden start. Fred. We just need Liverpool, Newcastle, Brighton news is what we need now. So hopefully we do. Hopefully Kiwior is starting as well for Arsenal. That's a nice little differential if he does start. It's 0.3%. Jesus, yeah. If he gets a clean sheet, that is beautiful. Sean Luca in the chat. Oh boy, Sean Luca. Hope you're keeping well, man. Thanks for tuning in as well. Let us know what the moves are, Sean. And how are you going to finish or what? Yeah. So yeah, Liverpool news, Brighton news, and Newcastle news is what we wait on. It doesn't sound too great for Matoma. Apparently Mac 10 is starting. Yeah, LNU, I'm 1 point behind first place. Do I take a -4 or try not to? Depends what his team is like, LNU. If you need to go differential, you might have to if he's got a very similar team to you. But it sounds like a captaincy pick. If you go different captain to him, LNU, you might pass him out there. Hopefully you do. 1 point. That's very, very tight there. I'm in a money league. Must have a quick look at this. So yeah, where am I? Where is this money league? I'm second, I think, at the moment, or third. Jeez, I can't even find it. This one here, class of 22. I'm 4 points behind this fella. So this fella's got Kane. So I might have to go with Kane to bring him in. He's got Matoma. He's got 2 United. He's got Ben White going to come in. Wilson. Yeah, our teams are very similar. So I probably have to go differential to try and win that. I think it's a couple of hundred I get if I come first in that. Second place isn't too bad either, if I do get that, but depends on Liverpool news. Dominic, sorry, good man. Squad is Kepa, Raya, Stone, Shaw, Trippier, Bueno, Estepinian, McAllister, Matoma, Gundogan, Rashford. Target was Salah and captain. What do you reckon? Yeah, going back to this Newcastle or that Brighton team news. Where is it? Or the City team news, I should say. Gundogan doesn't seem like he's starting. So Gundogan to Salah if you can. No, you have 3.5 in the bank. Haaland to Alvarez and Gundogan to Salah should get you sorted there. Maybe even if you've only one free transfer, Matoma mightn't be starting. So who's your 3? Wilson, Haaland, Isak, Gundogan, Haaland out. Maybe you might even have to take a -8, Dominic. But yeah, Salah in for Gundogan if he's starting, Matoma to Eze, and even Haaland to Alvarez, and you might be able to do Matoma to Son as well. That's what I have to do. What would you do with the free transfer? Yeah, I have a few options, as I was saying. Haaland to Alvarez, Matoma to Son. That's one option. All depends on Liverpool, obviously. Haaland to Firmino, 9.8 then left. Could go Madison either. Madison could be a shout there too. I wanted Eze, but I don't know, can I really get him now? With that Haaland news, all depends on Liverpool news as well. If Salah's on starting, I need to decide on captaincy then as well. Lot to decide on. So over the next 39 minutes, do I need to play on Neto versus Everton or Raya versus City? Probably Neto there. He might get a few saves against Everton, and Raya versus City might concede a few. Do I bring in Alvarez for Isak -4? I'm 1 point behind first place in mini league. I think so. Yeah, Isak is very, very disappointing when he's playing left wing. But wait and see if we get Newcastle news. There's every chance Wilson could be benched, but I don't think he will be, to be honest. Where is the Liverpool team news? Nothing yet as of now. Right. Just throw up a tweet. Any Liverpool Arsenal team news? Yeah, so hopefully Salah is starting. If not, we'd probably Probably might have to go Kane or even Bobby Firmino if Salah's starting. But we'll see. We'll see if we get any replies to that tweet I just threw up there. Saka and Trossard starting. Where is that one gone? Saka and Trossard starting. Is an Arsenal midfielder worth a punt? Potentially, yeah. I think they might want to finish the season on a high Arsenal, so going one of them isn't bad at all. I haven't seen any news on Arsenal. I know Saka was in the squad, so if he's in the squad, he probably will start. But I think just wait a bit for a confirmation. We haven't got any Arsenal concrete news yet. Nothing on this. Verdi isn't starting. Fair enough, yeah. Sorry, it was a Hanacho, yeah. Right, nothing about Barnes could be a shout, yeah. Scrolling through here. Anything on the? Yeah, we need Brighton news really, to be honest. Right, back to the chat. Just have a quick look on Instagram. See if we have got anything. Yeah, if Salah's not starting. Yeah, that's confirmed now anyway. But yeah, Luke Shaw isn't starting, so we have him benched anyway, so that's all right. Appreciate to the lads buying us a few coffees there. Fair play to you. It's after coming in on emails there. Fair play to you all. Right, what else have we? What do you think of Haaland to Kane and Matoma to Foden, Dara? I think go Mahrez over Kane or over Foden. Just Mahrez is going to be on penalties. So that's what I'd suggest there. Yeah, nothing else as of now. So I've best opinion Trippier and me in defence, a 5.9 if I swap with Chilwell, who to take in my defence. Merlin, yeah, you can probably play it well on me against City. I'd use my transfers on the outfield, Merlin, to be honest. But if you really want a defender, an Arsenal one, an Everton one, but I wouldn't be taking hits. Because if you're taking a hit, it's -4. That's the clean sheet gone. So you really need an attack in return. Simicast either if he is starting. Robertson looks likely to be out by the sounds of it. Yeah, Simicast in maybe if he is starting, could be a shout. Save you a bit of money as well and upgrade your outfield players. But yeah, we shall see on the Liverpool news. Dara, Ederson, Trippier, Estepinian, Trent, Fernandez, Odegaard, Matoma, Mahrez, McAllister, Wilson, Alvarez. Who do I triple captain? Jesus. I'd nearly go Mahrez out of those. Yeah, is Alvarez or Mahrez where the captain differential chasing top 50k? Mahrez, I think, yeah, he's gonna be on penalties. Mahrez. So Dara, looking at that, you've no Liverpool. Isaac on the bench. Who's saying Salah isn't starting? Let's have a look on Twitter. Don't tell me that. Right. Yeah, nothing on Haaland or nothing on Salah as of now. Is Robertson starting? Nothing on Liverpool, but it doesn't sound like he probably is. He had a bit of an issue. So if he does, there's no reason why Simicast won't start. Yeah, we need that Liverpool news before the deadline. As of now, so maybe I just do Haaland to Kane. And what have I left over then? I'm in Matoma. Could I go Madison maybe? No, I can't. 6.3. 6.3 is there. Eze and Kane in is a bit boring, but mightn't be too bad. I prefer Alvarez and Son, to be honest, but that could be a bit risky. But I'm gonna give Mahrez the vice captain anyway, just because he's starting that. Gabriel, check your Instagram. I can't. My Instagram DMs are a mess. I won't lie. So throw in your comment here, Gabriel, if you can. Just I've too many messages on Instagram and I can't get through them all. Yeah, no, I've far too many on Instagram, Gabriel. I'm sorry. Is Matoma not starting, Ryan? I don't think so. There's rumours that he isn't. We're still waiting on this. Nothing as of now. Half an hour. Yeah, nothing on Liverpool. We need some Spion Cop. Anything from them? Spion Cop. No, nothing. They're usually good for league lineups. Alright, keep the questions coming in, lads. Gabriel, so I hope your name is Gabriel on Instagram, and then we'll try get back to you. Let me know your name on Instagram, Gabriel, because I can't see your message. You must have a different name on Instagram. Let us know. I've about 20 message requests, and then I've about a good few messages to get through on Instagram too. I won't get through them. Let us know your Instagram handle anyway, Gabriel, and I'll search it up. What else do we? No Liverpool news yet. Is Matoma not starting, right? No, I don't think so. But we'll wait for news on that. Right. What else can we go through? Half an hour to go until the deadline. What are we on? Sub count 3250. Great stuff. Right, back to the question. So Chelsea team news coming up. We don't really care about that, to be honest, Sam. We just need the Liverpool news. Just need Liverpool and Brighton news. Dominic, appreciate the tips. No bother, man. Yeah, so here's a good summary so far of what we have from All About FPL while we're waiting on some news. So here we go. Rashford, Garnacho starting. Haaland, KDB, not Alvarez, Ederson. So take a quick look on the screen there. Ella New, what transfers am I doing? All depends on Liverpool news. Ella New, really need Salah to be starting. If he's not starting, I could be in bother. I might have to captain Kane if he's not starting. But if he is, I think I just go Kane in it if Salah isn't playing. But Mahrez, nothing on Brighton yet. If you asking about Brighton, Peter, yeah, that's my own dilemma as well. Start Raya or Kepa. Maybe I do start Raya for save points. Will that Newcastle game be low scoring, do we think? Possibly. It's in Chelsea as well, but they've been pretty shocking. Yeah, so the big news there, no Vardy. Yeah, Nacho is a lovely punt there if you want him. Time to buy him, but if I had 2 free transfers, I'd probably go for him. But it's not worth a minus 8, to be honest. That's all we have so far. Yeah, Stones isn't starting for City if anyone has him. -4 for Share to Trippier. Sam, no, don't do that. I don't know why is Share out apparently or what. No, don't take a -4 anyway for a defender on the last game of the season. Nothing yet there. Is Matoma injured or just not starting, as I already transferred out Mac 10 to AV? Apparently Mac 10 is starting as well. Steve Scottmore. I think Mac is starting by the sounds of Matoma could just be rested. So yeah, right. Another tweet from Eisenberg. Oh, yeah, he's just retweeting that Rashford is starting. Fair enough. Yeah, we're just waiting on Liverpool news, to be honest. Yeah. Do Kane in for Haaland also? Should I do -4 to get Eze for Matoma? Yeah, I think do the Eze in for Matoma bill as well. Should I start Matoma and wait from the come on, or start Estepinian? If I do, I will have 4 defenders start, and my other 2 subs are Sean Willock, I'm assuming that is. Both are red slags, or red flags, not red slags. Yeah, it's probably start Estepinian if in case they do get the clean sheet. Newcastle still a side chance of getting third. They might go for the win. True, Peter. Yeah. That's why I might go Raya in goals. What's Ryan saying? Matoma to Eze or Mahrez? If you can get Mahrez, Ryan, I think it's Mahrez. He's going to be on penalties with no Haaland. It was pretty frustrating when we watched that game together. He was very wide on the wing, but on set pieces, on penalties, I think Eze's on penalties as well, I suppose, too. Up to you, Ryan, but I'd probably go Mahrez, to be honest. What's the teams for over 2 goals? Fair enough. City are outranking City, or sorry, Palace are outranking City, so maybe you go Eze there. I'd go Mahrez, to be honest. City do have the considerably better attack, obviously. Yeah, nothing as of yet. 25 minutes to go to the deadline. Need to start thinking about my own moves quickly. Salah for Odegaard, Saka or Son for March. I think he goes Salah. He's a better captaincy pick. Currently thinking of doing Haaland to Alvarez. Should have taken -4, whichever one of the Mac and Mitoma don't start for Salah. Alex, definitely do that. Yeah. Is Haaland starting? Emma? No, he's not. He's not starting. Kane or Iheanacho for Haaland. John, Kane if you're protecting your rank. Iheanacho if you want to punt. Haaland definite sell for Kane. Bill, I think so. Just the fact it's the last GAMEWEEK of the season, so that's what I'd be saying. Go for that. Haaland to Jesus, Anthony to Madison, Shaw to Trent for -8. Worth the point loss. Can you play someone instead of Trent? Thiago, fair enough. Maybe I would take the hit for Trent because he's playing Southampton. But wait, if we do get news, I'll be in bother if the Liverpool boys aren't starting. But I'm hoping they do, to be honest. Haaland to Anthony to Madison, fair enough. Haaland to Jesus, fair enough. Probably would even prefer Haaland to Alvarez, Thiago, to be honest there. Yeah, that's what I'd be saying. Some news on NC or Jesus. We're still waiting on City, still waiting on Brighton and Arsenal team news. We'll go back to Twitter here now. Any leaks yet? No. What's Architect playing? Saying still on the side between Salah and Kane. Exactly. Son or Salah has to be Salah if he's starting. Alvarez starting. I think you go for that. Don't take the L. Yeah, we're just waiting on Liverpool news. Son or Salah and Odegaard or Saka. Wait for Arsenal news is all I say. Saka was a bit of a doubt, but he's with the squad, to be fair, so he might be playing. Yeah, nothing yet. Alright, we'll go back to this. So while you're watching, lads, as well, if you are on Instagram, why not throw us a follow at FPL Era 2, and then I'm also on Twitter at FPL Era. So if you've been enjoying the content all season, I'm looking forward to next season already, to be honest. I know we still have the game with 30 games to get through as well. But June game, and what's my transfer moves? Matoma, Haaland out, and yeah, just need to decide on. Last game we have to go €50 Aka. €50 Aka over 1.5 goals in each game. That's what I'd probably do, Adam. Yeah, I've 17.8 million in the bank for if I get rid of Haaland and Matoma. Do Haaland to Kane. Could do the boring one. Eze and then. It's pretty boring that though, isn't it? Haaland to Kane, Eze in. Do I go Alvarez maybe? Matoma, Eze, worth it. Cheers, mate. Greg, yeah, I think it is. It is. No Liverpool news. We're still waiting on Liverpool news. Maddison or Rodrigo, Leighton. Probably Maddison. Rodrigo is on penalties. Maddison might be on penalties as well. I know he missed the last one. Probably would go Maddison there, to be honest. Adam, Salah starts. Where are you seeing that, Adam? I don't see anything on Twitter about Salah yet. Let's see. Coming up, Chelsea team news. Where is Salah's news? Don't see anything yet. Yeah, we're still waiting on Brighton news. Yeah. Do you think Isak is more nailed than Matoma if we have no news, Brian? Yeah, Isak will play, but it's just the fact he's going to be on the wing, Brian. So I wouldn't go for that. There's my alarm going for my own transfers, so I'm going to set another alarm for 10 minutes time, and then we'll lock in the team. Then hopefully we will have some Liverpool news. Adam, check me DMs. Right, let's have a look. Fantasy Arabia. Lovely. I read the DM there about Kilkenny or Cork. Adam, sounds good. Fantasy Arabia. Let's have a look. What's he saying? I'd probably wait until it's maybe so. Maybe he is reliable. What's Heisenberg tweeting? Haaland to Kane, Rashford captain. Rashford captain isn't a bad shout there. So confused. Alvarez or Iheanacho? I need to chase rank and mini league. If you're chasing, go Iheanacho. There's no harm in going for it. Yeah, we need some Brighton news for sure. Everybody's going Kane in, so maybe do I have to go for Kane? We shall see. Would you go out to remove Haaland or Isak? Get out Haaland during the game, and yeah, just the fact he's not starting. At least Isak is starting, so he'll be on your bench for points anyway. Thomas Kitely, hope we're keeping well, man. Johnson, Estepinian, Mings, Shaw, Matoma, Salah, Rashford, Mahrez, Isak, Wilson, Haaland. One transfer in the bank. Haaland for Kane or Alvarez. Are you chasing, Thomas? Probably go Alvarez if you are. Kane's the safe option. Will Spurs get a few against Leeds? Possibly not. If it's in Leeds and Leeds need to stay up, maybe it could be 4-3 or something ridiculous. But maybe everyone's, or maybe Leeds are just that bad. Maybe everyone's undermining Leeds against Spurs. Will City get a few? Probably. But that being said, Brentford away from home isn't the easiest fixture also. -4 Alvarez in for Isak and Mahrez in for Matoma. Michael, I think that is worth it. I think that's not a bad transfer at all. What are we? 18 minutes. Nothing at the moment. Firmino starting. Is Salah starting? Yeah, Matoma isn't starting, so apparently, we're just waiting on Newcastle and Liverpool. So might just go all out and captain Iheanacho. I don't think it'll crash during the game, and maybe I don't think so. It depends on the Liverpool news, so maybe I do go for my transfers now. Got a message there that Salah is starting, so maybe I'm alright for the captaincy. So do I start Kepa or Raya? Maybe I go. Apparently Salah and Firmino start, so that's good news. Anyway, that'll save us a transfer. Rashford gets Salah gets the armband. So anyone who in the chat, if you wanna punt on Firmino, there you go for it. Maybe I'll just do Son for Matoma, Haaland to Alvarez, and hope Kane does nothing. Let us know who you're the captain, lads, as well. Salah sounds like he's starting, so Salah gets the armband. Mara's voice. Better have these transfers ready to go. So if we get some news, I'm mad on Son. Not really, to be honest, but I think he's a nice differential. And then Haaland to Alvarez. Could be stupid. Not going Kane, to be honest. So they're my two transfers now. That'll be 3-5-2. Isak, Estepinian, and Shaw on the bench. Right, any other news? Andy, here we go. That's the United team news. We don't need that. Just waiting on we're getting Chelsea team news that nobody really cares about. Yeah. Right, back to these. Sorry. If Haaland is bench, would you reckon he's going to pop it off if he comes off the bench? I think it's safe enough to not have him during the game, and if he's not starting, it's fine to go without him. Abbas, defender, Trippier, Lindelof, Trent, midfield, Rashford, Mac 10, Salah, Mahrez, forward, Alvarez, Haaland, Wilson. I think that's a good team. What's my final team, Ranch? Potentially -4 here. Son and Alvarez in for last week punt. Maybe I go Eze. No, I think maybe I take a punt on Son. If we think Kane is going to do well, maybe it's Son that does it. Still have Haaland and Alvarez and Mahrez. Okay, I go Haaland to Kane or yeah, that's what I go for. 13 minutes, lads. We desperately need some Brighton and Liverpool news. Waiting on Salah. I think he's starting with a reliable enough source. Matoma is at Haaland, Alvarez -4. Captain Salah. Let's go here, Dan. Good man. Appreciate you tuning in, Dan. Fair play to you. Matoma to Eze or Ferguson to Enciso. Whoever I bring in plays. Don. Matoma to Eze. I go for Don. Haaland to Firmino. Solanke to Iheanacho. Matoma to Son. Salah. We're the -8. I think so. Captain Salah. If you're Craig Pollock is Haaland bench. He is indeed, yeah. He is surely. Grealish to Foden. Mahrez, Bojan. Go Mahrez. Just the fact he's going to be on penalties. yeah, right. We're waiting for Newcastle news, Ella. Not at the moment. Hopefully, we do get some before the deadline. Possibly mightn't, the fact that they're going for third place, but yeah, can't see anything at the moment. Good man, Ranch. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button too. We're on, if we can get 40 likes, even close to 50. Sorry, I was scrolling through for team news there. Has Ederson been benched? No, Ederson starts. Ederson starts. Kane, Haaland, Alvarez, Rashford, Salah is a Madison, Trippier, White. S opinion good enough for -4. Don't know what the moves are there, Thiago. Great season, best of luck, Thomas. Fair play to you. What else there? Kane or Salah captain? If Salah is confirmed starting, I'll be going Salah for sure. Bench McAllister or Isak? I think you need to bench McAllister. Isak, if he's on the wing, is very bad to. He's very frustrating. If Wilson is through the centre. 10-minute warning there with the alarm. Alvarez or Haaland and Eze for Matoma. Had to bring in Trent as no other defender playing -8. That's fair enough, Adam. Robbo, apparently Robbo's out. He had it. I was kind of expecting that, to be honest. He had a bit of an injury, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Tsimikas playing. Botman to defender for 5.2, maybe Gabriel or Matoma to Eze. Yeah, Matoma to Eze. No point doing a defender transfer for a hit. See what else have we here now on Twitter. Triple up on City either with Foden into. No, I think that's what I want to do there, son. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna do that -4. Son in, Alvarez in. I'll be pretty pissed off if Son isn't playing, but surely he is. I'll have a quick look for Spurs news. Firmino starting, apparently he is, yeah. Let's have a quick look here now. Start Ederson or Iverson. Ederson, yeah. Ederson is starting that game. Let's have a quick look, scroll through here. We're still waiting on Arsenal news as well. Just hopefully Kiwior is starting. Quick look for Spurs news if we can get anything. Yeah, Son should surely start. Just going to set an alarm in case I miss it before the deadline. 5 to play Isak or McAllister. I'll start McAllister. I think maybe I go for Son. Maybe I just do that move now. Can't see anything, but maybe I just go for it. Any other questions? No, we're still waiting. Isak to Firmino for a hit. Chewy probably would. Can't see he's getting much on that wing against Chelsea. Yeah, there's a few on Twitter now, Captain and Firmino on that. Do I get Firmino in? If I get Firmino, I can't get Son. Firmino, and then 9.8. Maybe I just go Son and bring back the Alvarez. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough with that, to be honest. Kepa or Steele, Michael. Brighton against Villa, probably go Steele. Any update on Salah, Kevin? I think he's starting. 6 minutes ago to the deadline, lads. If you are enjoying the stream, if you have been enjoying the content all year, lads, please do hit that like button. And yeah, we'll try to get to 40 likes. Ella knew why Salah over Kane captain. It's Leeds. Leeds need a win, so they're going to try and keep Spurs as much as possible. Southampton have nothing, they're already down, so I think Liverpool could win by 3 or 4. Matoma, Eze or Ferguson to Incinso, whoever I bring in plays. Matoma to Eze, Dawn, yeah. Best captain from Edward, Firmino, Rashford, Salah, Bruno, Michael, Salah. Firmino for a differential if you want. Right. That's a 5-minute warning there. Maybe just locking me moves now. Kepa or Ray, that's the last thing I have to decide on as well. Maybe I might just start. Maybe it might just start Raya for save points. Or I might just start Kepa. Right, I'm going to lock in my transfers now, lads. 111 watching. Unbelievable. Appreciate everyone who's tuning in today. We've hit our goal of 3,250 subs, so that is mighty. Thanks, pal. Love what you do. See you next season, Michael. Fair play to you. Right, so Matoma. This is what I'm going to do, I think, lads. Son in, Alvarez in. So I might as well take a risk. Going against Kane might shoot me in the foot, but maybe I just go for it. And hopefully you get something. Yeah, I think I'm going to lock it in now in case. 7 points off. Thomas take a -4. Matoma for Eze. Yeah, I think you go for that. Thomas, bring in Eze. Right, we're gonna go for this. So confirm transfers. Matoma, Son, Haaland, Alvarez. Done. Salah captain. Mara's vice. Happy enough with that. Estepinian will come in for Kiwar if he doesn't start. Yeah, happy out with that. Shall I replace Robertson for -12? Oh, -12, don't do that. No, surely you've got someone on the bench playing, man. Don't do that, man. Differential captain picks Marcus, Firmino, Son there. Is if you want. Rashford is going to be a differential captain pick. Or maybe do I put the vice on Rashford? No, I think I'll leave it on Mahrez. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. 3 minutes to go, lads. Ryan O'Mara, hope you're keeping well, man. I've gone for Son, Ryan. Obviously you can see that I did. Who did you go for, Mahrez or Eze, Ryan? Let us know. Do we think Hallam won't play at all? I feel like I'm the only one who hasn't sold. Emma, the last game of the season, he's on the bench. Get rid of him. He could easily come on and do something, but I think you just need to get rid. Yeah, I think you just transfer him out. Who else have we in the chat? Nearly on 50 likes as well, lads and ladies. If we can get 50 likes, we're just 2 off. So if you can. Kepa starting over Ray, you think? I think so. Or maybe Ray, I might get save points. I'm going to start Kepa, I think. You might get a few saves, or maybe Ray over the last few, he has been clocking up saves. I just think there's more chance of a Chelsea clean sheet than a Brentford clean sheet. That's the only reason I'm starting Kepa. That's literally it. Any last minute things on Twitter? No, just Chelsea news. Yeah, Kepa starts for Chelsea, so there you go. That's the only reason I'm starting Kepa, just because more chance of a Chelsea clean sheet than a Brentford clean sheet. Fair enough, Ray might get a few saves, but I've got Mars and Alvarez in there. Fair enough, I've got Wilson as well, but it's just the way it's fallen. Newcastle team news, no, nothing on Newcastle, unfortunately. Nothing. Right, we badly need a Salah return anyway. Everything locked in. Just gonna get a screenshot of the Ray or Iverson. Go Iverson. Go Iverson there. Yeah, the transfers are made. Come on, Ryan, for sending us a text to remind me to. Son in and Alvarez in. Newcastle news. No, we're not going to get it now before the deadline. One like off 50, lads and ladies. If we can hit that, that'd be very much appreciated. We've had a lot watching us over the stream, so really do appreciate it. Son and right, I think that is it. So lads, just waiting for a confirmation on Liverpool, but I think we're okay that Salah is starting. Son should start. I brought Son in. We didn't get any Spurs team news, but I'm hoping we see him in the starting 11. Probably going a risk not going for Kane. One of the lads is after captain and Rashford, so that could go well for him. Fanny, no problem at all, man. It's great to see we hit the 50 likes as well, but we've just hit 52, so I'm just gonna best of luck with 11 points. It's gone down to 15 now, Kieran. You saw me move, so I think you've won that league. Just gonna throw up this quickly. Game week 38. If you are watching, lads, really appreciate the support all year. Team locked in. Matoma plus Haaland to Son plus. Good luck, lads. Yeah, best of luck to you for the week. I'll throw up that tweet after the stream. But before I go, I really appreciate everyone for tuning in throughout the season. I'm going to enjoy the 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks break, and we'll be back with a lot of content during pre-season. If you have enjoyed the channel all year, I'm also on Twitter at FPL Era. Just very close to hitting 14k, and I'm also on Instagram at FPL Era too. Just want to take this quick moment to say I really appreciate everyone tuning in over the year. A lot of work goes into this channel, and unfortunately FPL isn't my own job, but that's something maybe in a couple of years time we might get towards. But yeah, we've had a very busy season with content. All I want to say is that the messages I got between today and yesterday just thanking me for the content throughout the season. That's the reason why I do it. Seeing people winning their mini leagues, winning their money leagues, whether it be money or just bragging rights. That's the reason we do these kind of streams and content on our pages. Yeah, I suppose that's it. For one last time, it's going to be weird not doing this for a couple of weeks now, but I'll be enjoying the break as well. But I hope everyone enjoys the last game. There's going to be pretty much carnage for the next 2 or 3 hours. We might potentially, I'll be going to the pub to watch the game, so we might potentially do a live stream after the games. But top 50k, hopefully we're 52k. Probably not going Kane, might not do it, but yeah, we shall see. Right, for now I'm going to sign off. Really appreciate everyone throughout the year and throughout the season, but for one last time, best of luck for game week 38.